What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. I was on Black Sports Online, and I came across this particular post. And I'm going to do a follow-up video on this with the NBA draft and stuff like that. But I want to talk about Dak Prescott. Now, Dak Prescott, Cowboys quarterback. I followed him at Mississippi State. He's done some pretty decent things for the organization. He's really earned his money, earned his keep. Seems like, Jerry Jones really didn't believe in him. But he's back. They have a really good offense. I don't think they'll be that good on defense, but he's been a really good leader for that organization. And for us who know Dak Prescott, besides being a really sturdy quarterback for the Cowboys, he's half black, half white, which is what also can play a role here. All right, but Dak Prescott is dating a young lady by the name of Natalie Buffett. And she wished him a happy birthday, okay? Now, this may not seem that much, but I want to talk about this today. Date music! She goes, "Happy birthday, my love. So proud of everything you've accomplished and overcome this past year. I love sharing this crazy life with you and know you're going to do amazing things in your 28th year. My cowboy, travel buddy, doggy daddy, and best friend. I love you." So, I'm thinking about this because, black men who have amassed a lot of wealth, it's not just in America. I mean, I've seen this when France won the World Cup a few years ago, and they had a lot of African players, and a lot of those African players on the team had white girlfriends, and that was a big issue. You see it with famous Brazilians. They're dating white women and stuff like that. And then the reality of it is that what you would hear is, oh, well, these guys, they're sellouts. Okay. They're just wanting these white women because they're white. That's the reason why they're dealing with them. Okay. And, I have met, particular brothers that do fit that narrative. Okay. I do know, black men that, I've seen them here in Europe. I've talked to certain guys and they just think that white women are better for whatever reason. And it's just because they're white. Cool. Got it. But I don't always think this is the case. Some ladies are going to say, well, she's going to take his money and leave with his money. I mean, obviously, that happens in the black community also. When black men divorce, they have to also pay out. But the reality is that what I'm really feeling like is that when white women want to deal with, whether it's rich athletes, whether it's, successful black men, in my opinion, and this is going to be controversial, because you have black women who are equally as beautiful, equally as talented, right? Equally as fine. I mean, you go to Atlanta and you see it. You go to Baltimore, you see it. DC, see it. Black Los Angeles, you see it. I feel like these other groups or races of women, they feel like that they're going to compete more. And this is what I'm seeing, LAR Movement made a really good video a few years ago that said, like, a lot of sisters don't even put themselves in a position to even be approached in the club. They go to the club, they're very approachable. They're with their friends, stuff like that. And, equally what I will see is like a sister will think that a man is attractive or a man is, she would have too much pride to be in his position or to show that she likes him. But let's say somebody like Natalie Buffett. What I notice is that a lot of black women don't want to be like Simone Biles, which is being, you know, very aggressive about the kind of man they want to be with. I think that a lot of sisters deal with the problem like, oh, well, I'm going to wait for that man to come find me. Who am I to try to, you know, I mean, he needed to come look for me. I'm so important. Whereas when you look at non-black women, their mentality is a little bit more aggressive. It's not like, I think that black women have more of the let's wait on the Lord type of thing when it comes to a good man. You know, I need a good man. I'm gonna wait on God to deliver him. You know, white people in general, white women, non-blacks don't have that sort of mindset. They have a very, I mean, you know, I need to go out and do this for myself, and that's the way I'm gonna do it mindset. And I think that's exactly what you're seeing here. And what you see here is that, you know, for the men that they want, if they want to deal with black men, take a risk, these women are gonna do. They're gonna compete. Like, you know, there was a video where this sister was out here cooking for her husband. She was getting up at 6 a.m. He was a receiver, quite attractive white lady. She was gonna cook for him. She's cleaning for him, make sure his breakfast is ready every morning and stuff like that. And you saw so many women say, oh, he wants a slave. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all of this. I'm not doing all of this. You know? And I mean, you listen at that and then you see why these guys that actually could keep money in the black community and what they're doing with. I mean, I think one of the reasons we don't talk about it is they're just getting beat. These women are getting beat to the punch by other women. And for what the mentality is for some ladies, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to be subjected to, he must want a maid, you know, but you want him to pamper you and treat you like a woman, a queen, right? Give you everything for nothing, you know. And you see these other groups of women that like I very rarely see sisters that have husbands or boyfriends that put up a post like this on happy birthday for their man. They probably do. If I were to read this post, I would say, okay, this is more likely that a non-sister wrote this about her man. Maybe Derek Jackson's wife, but many sisters don't do this, in my opinion. And then at the same time, if you're not doing this for your man, and then he goes and deals with a woman that is not black, then here comes all of the negative talking points. Oh, he's a sellout. Oh, he's this, he's that. Well, I mean, the reality is that you have guys that are not going to be loyal to the black community just because you're black. I mean, you know, you have people who you have to compete with. And that's a certain thing that Kevin Samuels talks about all the time. Obsidian was the first that I heard talk about it. That a lot of sisters don't want to compete. You know, I deserve a man. I deserve a rich man because my pastor told me. And the reality is that's not how it works. You know, everything you get in America is the most competitive nation in the world. You don't get stuff because you think you're special, because you're a man or because you're a woman. No, you get stuff because you're good. You get stuff because you work for it. And a lot of these women, in my opinion, that are dating, you know, athletes or dating successful black men, they have put in a certain amount of work that I feel that sisters feel like if they do that same thing, then it's beneath them, you know, because they're not no slave or anything, and they're not, you know, they're just not gonna do that. You feel me? Like, you know, I'm a modern woman. I'm not doing that for no man. And then you come across a lady like this, who, you know, she gonna be in the gym, she gonna be working out, she gonna do all those things that keep sexy for the guy. And all of a sudden he's a buffoon for that because he doesn't want to just put up with you. And the reality is that you're going to see a lot of more black men go this route. It's just what it is. And when you lose the men in your community that have money, it's terrible, right? It's bad for everybody involved. It's bad for kids. It's bad for other black men. It's just bad. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. Check out the Black Murph t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains all-time high.